Okay, I'm going to make some pork schnitzel. The first thing I do is pound the pork. And this is how the pork should look once it's been pounded out. You see how much bigger it gets. And we'll season with some salt. And we'll season with some pepper. A little bit of garlic powder. We'll do this on both sides. So let me flip these over. Okay, and then we're going to dredge these in some all-purpose flour. We have all-purpose flour and breadcrumbs. I'm going to do these about 75 to 25, and that's seasoned with salt, pepper, and garlic. I will make a light egg wash. All right, first we'll go into the egg wash. Just dip it on in there, let it drain out. Make sure it's covered on both sides. And then right into the flour mixture with the flour and breadcrumb mixture. Roll it battered up. Pan on the hot. I only cook in lard. I do not cook in seed oils. Okay, we want to fry these a couple at a time. And we want to turn them frequently until they're a nice golden brown. Please, be careful if you drop one. You might have to duck out of the way. Alright, that's about how we want them to start looking. Now I'll start the water for the Spaetzel. This is going to be a water with a heavy brine. You want it salted well, almost as salty as seawater, or as salty as you would make pasta water. Spaetzel is a German pasta. It's made with eggs and flour, salt, pepper, some garlic, and nutmeg. Alright, I preheated the oven to 350 degrees and then I turned it off. I'm going to just slide these in there just to keep them warm while I finish the Spaetzel and the gravy. Okay, I've got some whole baby bella mushrooms and I'm turning those into sliced baby bella mushrooms. And I got a big purple onion here and I'm going to use half of it to go with these mushrooms. What I'm making now is a mushroom and onion gravy to go over the schnitzel. All the onions and mushrooms in there, and we'll give that a stir, and we're going to cook that down until those mushrooms are shrunk. Okay, I've got my onions and mushrooms cooked down and getting ready to put the gravy together soon. I'll just set that aside for right now. I've made my Spaetzel batter. This is a noodle batter. It's actually a pasta. It's made like most pastas. It's made with flour, eggs, milk, salt, pepper, garlic, and this has a touch of nutmeg in it. And I will show you how to make the Spaetzel noodle through the Spaetzel trolley. Okay, back to our salted water that we had earlier. You don't want to make it too salty, but you want to make it salty as you would normal pasta. Just give some flavor to the Spaetzel. What we want to do is get this water to a rolling boil. Once we get that to a rolling boil, we'll have this here is a Spaetzel trolley. You put the batter in here, and then you slide the trolley back and forth, and it will rain through the holes. And it'll make kind of like little teardrop shaped noodles that fall into the boiling water and cook almost instantly. They see this, they firm up, and then you just let them cook for a few more minutes. And then you just add some butter to them to keep them from sticking, kind of like you would normal pasta. Or you can use some olive oil. And it almost resembles scrambled eggs once they're done. Okay, while I'm waiting for these the Spaetzel water to boil, I'm going to go ahead and start making up my roux for my gravy. What I've done is I've taken the onions and the mushrooms out of the pan and leave that oil, all that oil in the bottom of there. It's got that mushroom and onion flavor all in it. I'm adding some butter, then I'll add some flour, and I'm going to cook this up to a nice dark brown. I'll add that the onions and mushrooms back to it, and then we'll hit it with a chicken stock. Okay, I got my roux going here. It's got a nice brown to it. You can make this dark brown if you really want it robust. I'm going to make it pretty brown here, but not black. Okay, I think I've got this dark enough here. I'm going to add my vegetables back into here. The onions and mushrooms. Alright, so I got my mushrooms and onion back in there. They're kind of coated in the roux. And now I'm going to add the chicken stock. Nice and hot. Get all that in there. Alright. Now this is going to thicken up some. I made my stock a little bit strong because I know I'm going to be adding a little bit of water.